Okay, so Libly has a massive, terrible computer virus, and there's a blue screen of death, and you're dead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thanks for joining me. It's a quick game. All right. No, I'm kidding. Hello, everyone. This is the Dread Pirate, and with me, as always, is Malmoto. Malmoto, what is up?
As always.
As always, as often. Some of the time, I don't know.
Chronically.
So,
I got that.
Say hello
To the people.
to the people. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello to the people.
Hello to the people. Okay, and once again, we are playing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and you are a robot.
Oh yeah.
You are a mechanical lady with big boobs.
I don't think I'm gonna go with the big titties.
You're not going with the big. You're not going with the big titties.
She's 16. The titties can come with time.
You are 416. Fuck you.
I mean, I'm older than that technically, but
Actually, yeah. How old were? Yeah, like when were you? Were you just? I was gonna ask you that at some point, whether or not you were just like manufactured and thrown back in time, or if you actually walked around a little bit and was like a person before that.
Well, like I said, my character came into making him or herself wealthy by taking advantage of long spans of time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you too could become extremely wealthy if you lived for like 500 years.
Yeah.
It would only take you one lifetime worth of saving up to try to get to that point where you're self-sufficient in money.
Mm-hmm.
And so, once you like worked for like 50 years straight, you'd be set for the rest of your 500 years.
This is financial advice by Mamoto.
Cool. Yeah, live forever.
Yeah.
Be rich.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what my character did back in time was she took, I'm going to say unknown deposits of resources. Like she had 500 years. She got to walk around, get shot at by Native Americans, or fucking dog.
You just cut out.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
But yeah, my character had time to accumulate wealth.
Okay. All right, cool. And I think some of the character sheets I had up just disappeared. But where last we met, you have you essentially you did a pretty good job of infiltrating Sunnydale High School in the year 1997, and you were working on getting closer to Buffy Summers, the current Slayer, and her friends, and you were doing a lot of careful planning and whatnot. And then you overheard a conversation with these jerk jocks who a couple of their friends have wound up dead in the past couple days, and that got Xander's attention, and then it caused a confrontation between you and Buffy, and then you proceed to rip your hand off and reveal her that you are a Terminator from the future, meant to send her back in time to prevent Judgment Day, and stuff like something like that, like that essentially, and
yeah, something.
So now, in order to earn Buffy's trust, you are assisting her on this case to figure out who is trying to kill these jock guys. And you were sitting in their living room. They barricaded the place up, and their TV was on. And then suddenly the TV went out, and suddenly there is a warrior woman standing in the middle of the room who is totally not a Sam Raimi character, and she's screaming something like that, and she's about to charge you all with a sword. So
fun.
So that is what is happening, and we have to roll. We have to roll initiative and see if I get this right. You have fast reaction, Buffy has fast reaction, and Warrior Lady has fast reaction. So
cool.
I need you to roll a dexterity check.
I had an 8.
And you had a +5 with your fast reaction.
So my dexterity is 5, so that makes this an 18.
You got an 18, okay. Warrior Lady got a 12. Buffy got an 18, so you're tied with her. What's your dexterity?
5.
Okay, Buffy goes before you. So it is Buffy, you, and Warrior Lady. The douchebag jocks are all freaking out. Let's see what they get. Now I gotta do a roll for everybody else that's in the room. So we got the 2 douchebag jocks, and Xander and Willow are there too. Jocks get a 7. So I think they're just going to be kind of freaking out. And Willow's got a 2 dexterity. She gets an 11. And Mr. Harris. So good of you to join us. Xander's got a 12. So, alright.
Really? That's what you're going to give me, Reddit? Those are unfortunate titties.
And you are looking up your character background, which I will gladly post on the picture for this session, once you have it. Alright, so she starts charging in with a sword. Buffy springs into action and does stuff. Buffy's going to run up and punch this lady in the face. She gets a 21, and that's going to be opposed to Warrior Lady's combat score. Let's see. Combat score is 19, so that's 2 above. And we have a success. So it hits. And I believe we add levels of success over, how much you add to. That adds to your attack. So,
bullshit. What'd you say?
Okay, so the warrior lady is about to charge the jocks and stab them, and Buffy runs up and punches her in the face. So
good for her.
She gets +1 to her damage on this asshole. So okay, punch, 12 damage. She deals 12 damage to her, and it's your go.
So Buffy punched the warrior lady?
Yes, she did.
Excellent. Okay. Oh, man.
Warrior lady just took 12 damage.
I guess gosh. I guess I give her the old broadside from the shotgun. What do I roll?
Okay, you would roll. Did you write down your shotgun?
Yeah, it's like dex and...
Okay, so what's the attack? What's the attack roll?
I think it's like dex and gun fu.
Okay, so you combine your dex and your gun fu, and that's what you add to the roll. So what would that number be?
Okay, hold on. The roll is 7. The dex and gun fu number is 7.
Is that what you rolled, or is that what it's combined?
When it's combined, it's 14.
All right, yeah, you combine your dexterity and your gun fu to whatever you
roll.
Hold on.
No, it's 7 plus 6. It's 13.
Okay, so combined, it's a 13.
Yeah.
Okay, it misses, and she ducks instinctively and whiffs over her head.
Oh, good. Did I take out the television? You
take out the television set. So, and the Diego and everybody, the other guys might complain about that, but you're they kind of don't care because they're scared. The warrior woman's been punched in the face and she's annoyed, so she chops at Buffy and is gonna try to push her out of the way. Yeah, she's gonna do 2 attacks. So it's basically she's gonna hit with the sword and then gonna punch. What is it actually to? Okay, we were looking at the combat maneuvers. What is it to move somebody?
I didn't look up tossing. I was looking up other stuff.
That would be tossing, I think. Actually, so she's gonna chop her with the sword and then toss her. So that's a -2 to everything. So she's gonna attack with the sword. Let's see. It's 24. And what's Buffy's combat score? I think Buffy has to roll, actually. Okay. 24. Buffy's going to roll dodge. She's a 20. She doesn't make it, so there's 2 successes added onto this. Jesus Christ. Okay, so... Warrior Woman comes in and chops into Buffy and cuts into her midsection and deals a fuck ton of damage. Oh my god, just do what I want. My computer's not doing what I want again. She's got 69 health points. I'm trying to look, like, see if Buffy has any toughness or anything like that. Kind of like you do. Qualities. She's hard to kill fight. That just gives her like some bonus hit points. Yeah. So Buffy normally has 69 hit points. She just took 35 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing I was worried about. So she basically, this woman just like chops into her midsection, and a bunch of blood just gushes out all the floor, and you're looking and you're like, oh good, I've already failed my objective. It's like so that's not good. She's then going to like toss to push her out of the way. Let me get the combat maneuvers up. Always unready, me. Eddie the unready. So I'm gonna do Buffy's dodge roll. She gets like a 19 for a dodge roll. Toss is strength doubled -4. So, or muscle score -4. Okay, I got that. Muscle score. Jesus Christ. Okay, so 19 for Buffy. This woman rolled a 2. 18. All right, she tries to push her out of the way, but Buffy grapples her and like pushes back so she can't get her out of the way. But Buffy's also clutching her stomach. All right, so who's next? Xander. Okay. Xander just saw his friend get like stabbed in the gut. He's gonna act without thinking. He's gonna run up and try to punch this lady. And like he can do much. There's not much he can do here. Actually, he's gonna try to grapple her and like and hold her down and prevent her from moving. That's what he's gonna try to do. So he gets an 11. And no, she just pushes him aside. She can't. Yeah, like just he tries to get a hold of her. And she just like just kind of she grapples him. She just pushes him off and knocks him into the couch, and he falls down. Willow is gonna have some sense and realize she's not much she can do here with the punching because she's not good at it. So what she's gonna do is she's going to try and like open the back door. Which is, yeah, she starts moving the barricade so she can get the guys out of there. Meanwhile, one of the jocks has a gun. So he draws the pistol and he's going to shoot at Warrior Lady. 12, misses. He takes out his mom's china cabinet. The other guy, basically, as Willow's moving things aside, he just, like, bolts out the door. So, Brian's gone. Brian has taken off. Diego, meanwhile, still in the room. All right. Buffy's clutching her stomach. She tells you and everybody else to get the guys out of here. She's going to try to hold off Monster Lady. Let me see if she has some better combat maneuvers than punching. Buffy grabs her sword, which is sitting on a chair nearby, and she's going to take a chop at the Warrior Lady. So 18, not good enough. She clashes sword with the Warrior Lady and she fends her off. It is your go.
Alright, cool. I am going to... Oh, it's a riot shotgun, so I just give it the old crank and give it another go.
Okay.
Cool. No, I made lower than last time. There's a good chance it doesn't hit. But that's an 11.
That does not miss. That does not hit.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so it's your dexterity and your gun fu together plus the roll, right?
Yeah.
And that's just an 11?
Yeah. The roll was 5. My gun fu and dexterity together is 6.
Okay, fuck. Alright, yeah, you make a hole in this guy's house, but you miss.
Drywall. We'll have to do drywall.
Yeah. She's very frustrated since you're letting them get away, and she's gonna chop down at Buffy again and just again try to push her out of the way. Tax at a -2. 21. Buffy's gonna try to dodge. No, 15. So 15 versus the 21 on the success table. That's 2 successes more. So she gets +2 to this. So I think it's about the same damage as before. All right. Out of my way. Bah! Chops into Buffy. Blood shoots out of Buffy's chest. Buffy, like, clutches her chest and drops to the ground and is bleeding out. So we've already... Yeah. So,
Hey, Eddie,
Yes.
did you ever think about maybe tooling this properly?
No. Fuck you.
Hey.
Hey, this is the module as is. That's what.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And for the record, you were just supposed to fight with this lady. I wasn't even really intending necessarily for Buffy to have to deal with this, but you again, your
Kicking
objective.
the dick off of the main character, always fun.
Well, but you're also forgetting my real objective here, which is for you to actually damage the timeline as opposed to help it.
Yeah.
So so Buffy is collapsed on the ground and is bleeding. Xander gets up, grabs Buffy, and tries to gets her out the back door. So Buffy is out of the fight. He's gotten her to safety. Willow yells at the other guy to get out of the other guy to get out of here. Everybody runs away, and it's just you and the robot now. I think Buffy's got to make a. I think I've got to make like a Constitution check in order. I think it's okay. I'm gonna make a Constitution check to stabilize myself. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah. All right, and that will be. That's a 1. All right, 13. That should be 2 successes. Okay, so Buffy. Well, you don't know this, but yeah, Buffy stabilizes herself. All right, what are you gonna do? It's you and Robot Lady.
Gotta fight
you
the
and
lady.
Warrior Lady. You're the robot.
Oh, okay, I get to fight the lady.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna give up on my shotgun because it's a useful tool for shooting people and cutting them in half.
Yeah.
Anyhow, but I'm gonna say it as 5 rounds, so I get to go 5 turns of shooting at people.
Okay.
Hopefully I roll better this time, because I'm just getting killed on these rolls.
Yeah, well, fortunately, you're not the one.
Alright, finally.
What'd you get?
16.
Total?
Yeah.
Still not good enough. She ducks and rolls to the side.
Really? Because that was off of a 10, so yeah.
She has she has a high combat score.
Well, I'm not going to be hitting her then, because that is one of my highest rolls.
Okay.
That is my highest roll.
Okay. Well, that's not... Well... You do have a way of getting around
10
this.
plus 6.
You do have a
That's
way
all I can do.
You do have a way of getting around this.
What, drama points?
Yeah.
Eh.
So... Alright, so she dodges out of the way of your shot and then runs past you out the door.
Oh, okay.
And that's
she wants to kill those kids.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyhow. She can get on that. I'm gonna check on Buff.
Okay, so you gonna go out the back door?
Did Buffy go out the back door?
Buffy's being carried by Xander, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you are directly behind the warrior lady who's just gone through the back door.
Oh, after Buff. Okay. So I can just keep shooting at her. Though I don't want to hit Buffy, so I guess the best I can do now is try to kick the shit out of her.
Yeah.
I could try a takedown.
Okay, before you do that, she is going to... She pulls out a small throwing axe and is going to hurl it at the guy Diego with the gun.
Okay.
19. And his combat score... Yeah, that hits. 3 successes added to this. So, deals 22 damage to him. It hits him in the back. He's still standing. Ah! He howls in pain. He has 12 hit points left. Okay, now you can go.
Okay. Well, I've got to get a little running jump off of the wall, because it's a jump kick.
Okay.
I'm gonna play my music that lets me feel better about life.
Okay.
While I roll this.
The Sarah Chronicles.
Alright. That's all I need. So I jump up in the air. It's going to do 12 additional damage.
Okay.
And I go for the kick, which is going to whiff because none of my rolls are going to do better than 16.
Are you using drama points?
Oh, look, I even rolled a 9. That's a 15. Well, I have 4 drama points. I could expend 1.
Yeah. Give me the final roll. Remember, it gives you a plus 10.
It gives me a plus 10.
Yeah.
That'll give me a 26.
26. Okay, you hit. You have...
It gives me a 25.
25. Hang on. Let me double check something.
Wow, that's not enough. Cool.
No. You have plus 2 successes to that. So add plus 2 to the damage.
Plus 2 to the damage?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's going to deal 32 damage.
32 damage. Nice. Okay, you jump up and kick her in the back and knock her off balance.
Wait, if she's from behind, she doesn't have her defense.
Yeah, that's why you hit her. So.
Okay.
I just read the book, sir, and it says don't add modifiers when you're a brand new director, and I am a brand new director. I do not know how to shoot the scene.
Well, it says if you attack somebody from behind, they don't have their defense unless they have situational awareness.
Well, what is that? Well, what, their combat attract? Well, I don't know. Whatever, you hit the fucker.
Okay.
Alright, you kick her in the back, she rolls on you with a sword. Okay. Are you gonna dodge or anything like that?
I have to.
Okay. She rolls a 22.
Yeah, I'm not going to beat that. Okay. There's no way I beat that. So go on.
You could use
I'm not going to.
If you don't dodge, then I have to give her like a ton of like success levels, and you still.
I attempted to dodge. I fail.
What'd you roll?
Okay, I'll just flick a dice. There we go.
What I need the total score is what I need.
8.
It was 8. Josh.
9. It's 9.
We're 9. Okay, that's adequate. All right. Okay, she hits 5. All right, you take. All right, you would normally take 38 damage, but you have a bunch of defenses.
38?
Yeah,
it's going to be 15.
It's only 15? Okay, you only take 15 damage.
Cool. Is the turn over?
Yeah.
Okay, I heal 6 of that.
Alright.
I've taken only 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah, how many hit points do you have right now?
45.
45, alright. Goddamn, why is this jumping around? What's your max?
54.
54, okay. Alright, what are you gonna do?
Keep attacking this bitch.
Okay, what do you... Make your attack.
Jump kicks seem to be great, but I'll just try the shotgun again.
Okay.
Nah, the jump kick's been doing the most fucking damage. I have to keep doing that.
Okay.
Yay! Jump up in the air. Cool. 13. Is it? 8. Yeah, 13. Okay. Another attack. Ah. So I know that I can't hit her with my basic stuff, so I have to hit roll drama again.
Okay.
So now I'm down to 2 drama points, and I deal another +2. So 18 plus 15. 33.
Wait. Okay. What did you What was the attack roll? Total.
The attack is my jump is added on to the jump kick.
Okay.
So essentially, she stabbed me. I pivot around her, bounce off of. Are we in a room? Or are we outside?
You're outside now.
Oh yeah. Just come back over with an aerial kick.
Okay, but like, what is what's the
Drop
final?
the axe on her head. What?
What is the final number for the attack itself?
The final number for the attack itself. I used drama points for the +10, so it got up to. I rolled an 8 plus 10 is 18 plus 6. Yeah, is 24.
24. Okay. That definitely hits. Okay. That gives you +2 to your damage.
Yeah, 33.
33 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's great. Even with this +10, apparently I'm barely making it.
Okay, you clobber her really good in the side of the face and just give her a black eye. Ugh! And she appears to be unbalanced. She's still standing. So, what is she going to try to do? Telling me I don't know how to scale the impounder. I could make her impossible right now. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, she's still going to try to kill her mark. So, well, no, the guys have gotten away, and you're not leaving, so she can't. She has to deal with you. You've kicked her in the face, so she's going to try and chopping you one more time with the sword.
Oh, it's the start of another turn? No, it's the same turn.
Yeah,
Go on.
This is just down to the two of you at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was reviewing Xander and Willow's stats, and it's like there is nothing they can do to help right now. All right, so she's rolled a 27. You have the option of dodging.
Oh look, I don't dodge.
You're not gonna roll at all.
I rolled an 8.
Rolled an 8. Okay. Is that total?
Yeah.
Total. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. She chops into you really good, and it would deal 41 damage, but you have powers.
Oh, let me do the math. Okay, it does 16.
16 damage total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're at 29, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
New turn. Heal 6 damage
Heal
out
6
of 35.
damage. What are you going to do?
Get to attack her, Savoy. This time, though, I'm just going to go all in, whip out my deagle.
Oh, your Desert Eagle?
Yeah.
Fire away.
I am, actually. Great. Okay. So I probably won't hit even with drama points, but I made a 17.
Okay. Yeah, that does miss, actually. All right, you take out
That does miss?
That does miss.
Wow.
Yeah. Even with drama points, that was a 17?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't do this, but let me just tell you, her combat score is 19.
Her armor class is 19.
Yes. Okay, she is...
My highest possible roll, naturally, is a 16.
Yeah. Let's see. All right.
I have one drama point left.
Okay. She is going to... Yeah. She's gonna do a spin kick, which is gonna give her a -2. Try to knock you off balance and then run past you to try to kill her mark.
Okay.
Okay, 20. Defense, if any.
Well, if I use any drama points to try to get past this, I won't have any for continuing attacking. I made a 14, so I ain't gonna do anything.
Okay, 14. Alright, so she just gets like a +2 bonus. So she deals 25 damage to you, and again, you have powers.
Mm-hmm.
So. It's reduced by half, right?
It's got armor too. She does 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay.
8 from 35.
You should be at 27, I think.
Yep.
Okay, your move, heal 6, you're 33.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, she kicks you, and she's just running past you right now. So what are you going to do?
I have to catch her.
Okay.
And so I just chase her down.
If you want, you can chase her down and attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have no possible way of hitting her normally without expending drama points. So I'm just gonna roll and see when I add drama points, I guess. Because I have to roll at least a 6. Hey! I'll add drama points now.
Okay.
So I have 26.
You have 26 total. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot my clip until it empties into her fucking head.
Let's just have you shoot one time right now, so that we don't have to worry about... Let's do that interruption thing that they were talking about, where you can just, like, you keep going until you lose. So what was your score again? Because I don't want to add penalties to
26.
26? Okay. Alright. So... You get a +2 damage to that. Go ahead.
Okay, that's 20 damage, because the deagle is a flat 18.
Okay. Alright, are you aiming for a specific organ?
I'm putting 50 caliber rounds into a living, or probably not a living being, but a person.
Where in the body are you shooting her, though?
Center of mass.
Center mass, you pull out your magnum. Boom! Bah! You see the bullet fly out through through the front of her chest. She falls to the ground. And she is no longer moving. She does appear to be breathing, breathing erratically.
Well, cruelty. I'm gonna just keep putting them in her head.
As you start firing, she disappears.
What?
Yeah, your second bull's down hits the pavement and concrete as if she was not there at all. But you know she was there, because that sword hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You sensed injuries.
Okay, well, as the rounds go by, I've recovered 12 HP, so I'm up to 45.
45, so... In 2 more rounds, you're going to be completely healed.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, what are you going to do? You have...
I go join up with Buffy to make sure she's okay.
Congratulations, you have killed Xena.
I knew it was Xena, but at the same time, it's just silly.
Yeah, well, that's not what she's named here, but basically, I did a roll last session to see if it actually was Xena, because this character's based off of her, so I just figured, yeah, fucking it's Xena.
Alright. I gotta catch up with Buffy and help out. That was my contingency.
Buffy is behind you. You were, and basically, Xander is patching her up and, like, just basically, stopping the bleeding. Buffy, finally, we'll say Buffy's at, like, 1 hit point at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure how they heal, actually.
I think she is fast healing.
Hang on a second. Well, I mean, I know in the show she's supposed to, but it's like...
But she probably has normal fast healing.
Yeah, attractiveness.
Not my Wolverine shit.
She has attractiveness, contacts, hard to kill, psychic visions, fast reaction time, nerves of steel, and Slayer. So I'm not sure what, if there's...
Oh, she doesn't have fast healing. Uh-oh.
Not have fast healing, no.
I thought that was part of the Slayer package.
It is, but in terms of game terminology, it's not. They heal twice as fast as an ordinary person.
Oh, yeah, she's pretty boned. Okay.
So I think, healing is, normal healing is, I think you recover... I don't have it right in front of me. I don't know. How would we do this if this was D20? It would be, your Constitution modifier, per day?
I think. I'm not sure. It's in the book. I'll look it up.
Okay. Oh, God.
I'll look up healing.
Let's stop to read.
Let's stop to read. All this non-stop action. Having to be interrupted by reading. Yeah, son of a bitch.
Oh, fucking A. Alright,
142 is on the Buffy book. So let's see what it says.
Alright. You're gonna learn with us, folks.
We're not supposed to do magic from the book. Alright, so... Getting better, healing, and medical help. Without any medical help, healers... Alright. Has some of the best trauma centers, and not surprisingly, they get plenty of practice. Okay. Natural healing is very slowly. 1 life point per day.
1 life
With
point.
trauma points, it's not much of a problem. And they should be up and around by the next episode, unless the entries were truly epic in scope. For the rest of humankind, not blessed with drama or Slayer regeneration, 1 life point per constitution level every day under medical care. So she heals naturally, but she can gain additional health by getting medical care.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to the hospital.
Every hour in medical care, they heal 1 life point per constitution level every hour.
Constitution point per hour. Okay. Buffy has a constitution of 5. So, yeah, Xander's instinct is, we'll take her to the hospital. So that's what you guys start doing. You guys start going to the hospital. You, Giles, basically after about 15 minutes, Giles shows up, and you get in his car, and you start heading to Sunnydale Hospital. You can't find the jocks, because they just kind of ran for it. So, yeah, you've lost touch with them. Alright, so, Buffy's...
I am fully healed, because it's freaky.
Yeah. Okay, so they're on the way to the hospital. Are you going to talk to them while you're in the car, or do you want to, just condense this to,
I have 0 drama points remaining. So, yeah, I'll talk to them.
Okay,
Anyhow, wait, is Giles there?
Yeah, Giles is the one that's driving you.
I ask him, how do you think she's gonna do?
I don't know. What happened in there?
Well, some crazy warrior woman appeared screeching and started trying to hack us up with swords. And she succeeded, but I got better.
Yes, I wish Buffy had your constitution, your regenerative abilities. It was that was bad. This thing almost killed her, but you managed to take it out.
Well, it disappeared before I could blow its brains out.
Xander and Willow are looking her over in the back seat, and it was the bleeding stopped. I think she's gonna be all right. It's is everything everybody okay? Buffy, you're gonna be okay. Just don't try to talk. Just rest. Just all right. Ow. Just rest up. So, all right.
I'm gonna bring morphine next time.
Okay.
Morphine for everyone.
Giles asked you more details. What? This is a warrior woman. She came out of nowhere. How did she break in? What happened?
We were all sitting around watching TV, and it flickered out, and then she appeared there.
Flickered out. It was just some kind of teleportation.
I don't know.
And she disappeared after you died.
After I died?
After she died, after you killed her.
Sorry. I know. Busting your balls. Yes. I shot her through the chest, and when I went to go and empty her brain across the sidewalk, she disappeared. And I put a slug in the concrete instead.
Appear to be some kind of magical forces here. We'll have to do research to figure out what this creature was.
Well, I have only the cuts in my clothes. If you can investigate Buffy, that might help more.
Okay. So you're heading to the hospital. I need Willow and Xander to do a roll. And that would be perception knowledge. Willow doesn't... Nothing cares to Willow. Xander.
These medical bills are going to pump up fast.
Yeah.
But wait, this is a Joss Whedon story. No one really seems to care about medical bills.
Xander... Well, they're gonna worry about it in a minute, but... Xander puts two and two together. It's like, wait a minute, that wasn't just any warrior person. That was Xena. Buffy almost got killed by Xena. It's like, what, Xander? What are you talking about? Xena, she's a character on a TV show. It's a big warrior lady, friend of Hercules. She was right there. That's who it was. See, I had you do like a roll last time to figure out if you recognize what she looked like, but you didn't make it. So
yeah, I was content to go along with the ruse.
Yeah, Xena Warrior Princess has apparently been lost to the ages in your timeline.
With good reason.
Yeah, it's a good show. How dare you? Lucy Lawless is America's sweetheart.
I'd rather have real lesbian porn than fake.
Yeah. So wait. So are you telling me that Buffy almost got killed by a TV character? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I'm not sure if that's in my books, but I can look. So.
Oh, fuck me. Where is it?
So you go to the hospital.
Oh my god, I'm missing the most important die. There it is. Thought I'd lost my D20.
So they go to the hospital. Actually, Xander does not take you to the hospital. Xander takes you to the library, back of the school, and it was like... are you sure she's stabilized? And it's like, yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, well, we'll take her to the hospital if we need to, but we can't have a mother figure out what's going on. We need to keep this...
Lazarus pit back here?
We need to keep this under wraps. So what we do is they go back to the hospital, the library, and they lie Buffy down on like a table, and Giles starts using a first aid kit on her, and so it's like it's 1 point per Constitution modifier per hour.
Yeah.
All right, Buffy's back up to 4, so Buffy wakes up. Okay. Somebody get the number of that truck.
Now, she heals 1 point naturally, which other people don't.
Yeah.
With medical attention, she heals the full Constitution modifier.
Yeah, so she's up to 4. She was at -1.
Yeah, so she'll eventually get back on her feet, but yeah.
Yeah. So, what happened? Why are you all looking at me like this?
You got beat by Xena, warrior princess.
And now Buffy's gonna make her own perception check. See if Buffy should know. People are supposed to be savvy. But I'm gonna do a roll.
This means you're not a warrior princess.
Buffy, like, really watch Xena.
You're more like warrior Barbie.
Buffy. I've heard that before, yes. Xena, I've never actually watched Xena.
You're not missing much.
Alright.
Gotten by history, it's definitely not good.
Well, that's a good reference. We still don't know what the lady was doing there. What I was like, no, Buffy, you don't understand. It actually was Xena. It's like, what are you, Xander, what are you talking? It's the exact lady from the show. Exact, like, girlfriend of Hercules and everything. It was like, she, like, literally came out of the TV show and attacked you. I've seen the show. So I got attacked by a TV character. Yeah. Okay. That's new. Do we know why? No. Well, I mean, I'll check my books, but I'm not sure what I'll find.
Oh, wait. If it's related to the other deaths...
Yes?
The guy in the alley got stabbed to death. but the guys at the school were chopped up and put in somebody's locker. Did that happen in other movies?
Well, I mean, Xena does, use a sword, and she chops up monsters.
Does she store people in their lockers to keep them fresh?
No. They do not have lockers in ancient Greece.
That means whoever did it was making a message.
So that means there may be someone... This is intentional.
Well, I mean, jocks are dicks, or these jocks are dicks, but they're dicks in a specific place. And it's like, I don't know why anybody would want to kill them besides for being dicks. They have no other value dead to anybody, except for the reprieve from the grief they create.
Willow points out, well, like, in all honesty, that's all anybody really needs at the end of the day. The jocks are being targeted. It could be that... Could it be... Are you suggesting that someone maybe used some kind of magic spell to, like, pull Xena out of the TV and send them after the jocks and kill them? That's actually a very, very good hypothesis. That's probably exactly what we're dealing with here. But the magics, in order to make some kind of construct, some kind of manifestation like that, is incredibly powerful. Getting back to the module. Hang on. Go ahead.
But it exists.
Well, I'll have to do more research to see what I can find. Buffy, I don't recommend. The problem is, like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Like, no, you won't be. You do heal faster than most people, but you're not in any condition to be contending with this creature. If there's more, this Xena comes back. You won't be able to fend her off. It's like you've already been grievously injured. Well, fortunately, we got Terminator Slayer in town. Okay, well, Libby, I guess I trust you now. I mean, I kind of don't have any choice, but I mean, you were the one that stopped that thing, right?
Well, it's dead, but if it's not even real to begin with, it doesn't stay dead, does it?
No, that's not good. It might come back. But you could be the only... I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm glad you were in the room with me, backing me up. Like, well, I know maybe this was it. Maybe I was supposed to die tonight, and you put a stop to it. I'm trying to say is I trust you. Could you fill in for me, like, well, if I'm out of commission?
What?
I may not be able to take this thing on. But, like, if you can... Can you fill in for me while I'm recovering? I mean, I'll do my job. I'll do what I can, but, I mean...
No, I can do something for you. And I can do a lot more than just fill in. I got money.
By the way, make a perception check.
I think I get to make these at +2. If it's for danger, but you can't tell me if it's for danger, so I'm just going to let you know if it is for danger, it'll be at a +2.
You actually can roll double for this one. So
Double?
It's your perception times 2.
Oh, okay. 9.
9, that's good. When you killed Xena, she made a loud popping noise.
I relay the information. It's photographic memory.
Yeah. Also, you have earned 2 drama points.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. But I tell Buffy, well, I have something that's a lot more powerful than magic in this world. Money. And I'm going to see if I can find somebody that'll take care of you that won't put it on the books.
Yeah, I actually really appreciate you guys coming back here. I, really don't want my mom to find out about this.
All right. Well, I'm going to see if I can find a doctor for her.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
Gonna get on the internet. Probably ask my other connection.
Okay. Where are you going to go to surf the net?
I'm at the school library.
You found me out. Yes, there are computers here at the school library. It's Willow's computer.
I'm gonna be typing at like 200 words per minute.
Okay. And you are looking for, like, a back alley doctor?
Not just a back alley doctor, a decent one.
Okay. I think this would be a crime check with your intelligence.
Well, I don't have any crime. I'm gonna have to start getting criminal later. But I have an intelligence of 3. So I have to make a 5 or better. No use for computer knowledge?
No, use computer knowledge set.
No, that's unfortunate. Figure I could have an algorithm going.
You use your better skill. Use your better skill.
Okay. Then if it's computers, I have to make a 4. Awesome. I have succeeded with a 9.
See with the 9. All right. You don't find anything immediately, and then it occurs to you. You know some kind of illicit dude, and so you kind of just like instinctively shoot your arms dealer friend. It's like, hey, you know, like a back alley doctor I could use to patch somebody up with.
I just sent him a text.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. You sent him. He's like, oh yeah, it's there's ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, funsies. Can't make him mad.
Oh, my juice came out.
Ooh, yeah, it's like, yeah, I know a guy named Vinny. He can help you out. It's kind of weird though. He kind of looks like some of those guys back at Willie's place.
Oh, okay.
Kind of got green skin and boils and stuff like that, but yeah, he patches people up, and he doesn't. Prices are pretty reasonable, about 100. Like, depends on what you're looking for. Bullet room extracted, like about $100, you know.
Alrighty.
Surgeries like 200. It's like whatever you can give him, but it's like, yeah, he also uses some kind of, I don't know. The guy has some kind of weird. He's kind of slimy, and
I asked him if he works only in cash or if he has an offshore bank account that I could start wiring him with. By the way,
he prefers cash, but I don't know. Give me an hour. Give me an hour, and I'll let me ask him for you.
Well, before I go asking about Vinny, I was just saying for his knowledge, I was going to pay him like a $500 finding fee.
Oh, for the arms dealer.
Yeah, $500 is nothing when you're a multimillionaire.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, thank you so much. It's like he actually, he does have an offshore bank account, so he gives you, he gives you the information to wire him money.
Oh, okay. And I will definitely send him little tidbits for keeping him on retainer.
Yeah.
I keep giving him, like, for information he gives me, it's the obvious rate of 500, but I'm going to keep him on retainer with like 500 a week so he gets at least 2,000 a month.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, I have 200,000 liquid, only like 180,000 after everything I've bought thus far.
How old do you look again?
16.
16. He writes you back. Always pleasure doing business with you, kid.
The teenager. It always gets them.
Yeah. All right. So he gives you information. It's not too far away from Willie's, but it's actually an apartment in downtown Sunnydale.
Well, I ask about
It's specifically, it's a tenement.
Oh, I asked Giles and Buffy if they'd mind an inhuman doctor.
Like, Buffy raises an eyebrow. What do you mean inhuman?
Apparently this guy is green with boils or something like that, named Vinny.
You're talking about a demon.
Oh, he's a doctor demon.
Is it an evil demon?
I have no idea. I've yet to meet him.
There are creatures of the night that are not necessarily harmful. If he's willing to help us, then that'll be fun.
Okay, I was making sure before, I pissed off my contact by you icing his cut guy.
Yeah. Let's see. Can he meet us here?
We'll find out. I haven't gotten in with him yet.
Alright, so your guy messages back. It's like, yeah, here's his email address. He's expecting you.
Okay. So I sent him an email, ask how he does business, if we have to come to him or if he could come to us. I also see if has any aversion to treating the Slayer.
This creature refers to himself as Xylo.
Wait, hold on. I probably wouldn't call it the Slayer. I mean, does everybody know who Buffy is automatically as a demon?
Vampires know who she is. Most demons know who she is. Yeah.
So I guess I'll have to call her the Slayer.
Xylo messages back and says, like, I'd prefer if you come here, but it all depends. It's like, you want me to patch up the Slayer? Question mark.
It's like, she's critically wounded at the moment. However, don't take that as incentive to advance your ranks in hell.
He messaged you back. We're not all assholes. Hey, we're not all assholes. Look, as long as she doesn't slay me, I'll slay me, and she's got the money. I'll patch her up.
Alright, I was just making sure it was mutually safe. I had to ask them if they'd be okay with you too.
He actually writes back as like, wait a minute, can she be moved? How badly wounded are we talking about?
She took some deep slices from a sword. She's been lightly treated with first aid.
He writes you back. You probably shouldn't move her. I'll meet you. I'll meet you somewhere quiet and out of sight. Where do you want? Where to?
Well, since we're changing emails, it probably doesn't go this fast unless he has my text. But I asked Giles. It's like, do you want him to come here?
He can come here.
Okay.
Snyder isn't working late.
I tell him the high school then.
He initially seems confused, and like, you notice Giles looking over your shoulder. Just tell him the high school's fine. There's no one here.
Okay.
It's immediately over the help plow that you should.
The library is free and empty of people.
The final messages like he sends you is like, okay, with ... like he's confused. Yeah, sure. I'll be there in about 30 minutes.
Okay.
All right. So 30 minutes pass. And you hear footsteps approaching.
I meet him.
And Giles, and it's like, oh, yes, a Grunosh demon. Yeah. What do you want?
I ask him first, what's your, how would you like your money?
Cash, preferably.
Alright, I'll go get cash.
He's humanoid, he's portly, he's green, slimy skin with little red spots all over the place, red eyes. He's wearing like a leather jacket and jeans, looks kind of slovenly, but he's also carrying like what appears to be like a doctor's case.
Doctor's bag.
And it's like, you're the Slayer. How you doing? How you doing? Don't stab me. And it's like, I won't. Let's take a look. He looks her over, and it's like, yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, $100. That's all I need. This is pretty easy.
Oh, okay. I give Xander my ATM card and pen.
Okay.
I tell him to take out the maximum allowance, which is probably like $300.
Okay. All right. I'll get to work. You give me the money when we're done.
I sit there with them because I know Xander's non-combatant.
All right. So this is gonna be a little gross, kid, but it should work out. Hang on. He reaches into his doctor's bag, and he pulls out several jars of glowing slime. And it's a little potion I whipped out. It's not going to hurt you, but it does increase the healing process. It's going to tickle a little bit. And he basically pours Nickelodeon gack on her stomach, and it's like, and it's like, hey, it's gonna It's gonna feel a little weird. It's gonna feel weird, but you're all right. He gives
Feel
you
like those maggots I made it out of.
yeah. Let's not go into that. So he pours it over her stomach. And like, yeah, $300. She should be back at 100% about, I'd say. We're close to it.
I'm gonna have to go to a rich person's bank. I don't know how rich people banks work.
Buffy has been brought back up to 34 hit points after three servings of the stuff.
Treatments.
3 treatments over about period of about 3 hours.
Ogly doggly.
Are you willing to spring for any more?
Well, you can only withdraw $300 a day from an ATM, and it's the middle of the night.
Yeah, so he pours together on her. She's Buffy is looking better. She's healing up. She's still a little sore. Yeah, you're still gonna be a little sore. You got you Slayers heal like crazy fast, right? You'll probably be back on your feet in like a day or two. But yeah, don't get eaten. So Santa comes back with the money. You give him $300, I presume.
Yeah, I give him the 3.
Okay. All right. Pleasure doing business with you. Call me if you need me. And he heads out. Congratulations, you've met Xylo, the demon doctor.
Cool.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna post up with Buffy or help her get home or whatever.
Okay. All right. Are you sure you're good to like? They all kind of go with you because they're she's wounded, so they're gonna kind of like walk her home, and so.
Oh, it's late. I gotta get back to a house somewhere.
Yeah. So Giles drives you all, and you get back to your house, and basically I assume you're gonna help her inside. It's like 12 o'clock.
Yeah, gosh, it's pretty late. I think it'd be like 2 for them.
Yeah, it's probably like 2 in the morning or something like that. And the lights are on, which is downstairs. Like, oh fuck. I need to... Okay, you need to help me come up with a story real quick.
Okay.
So you're new, and we are heading English together, and you were having a little bit of trouble with what are we reading? You're having a little bit of trouble with the reading assignment, and I was helping you study. And just help me get upstairs, so my mom doesn't know that I was stabbed with a sword tonight.
No, sure, you can lean on me plenty. I'm sturdier than you look.
Okay, well, I'm kind of... Alright, well... Trying to cover that. Let's just be ready. She's going to be mad. Here we go. So you go up to the front door, and a older blonde woman with curly hair is kind of waiting, and is like, and where were you? It's a school night. It's like, Mom, I'm sorry. I lost a little bit of track of time. It's like, this is Libby. She just came to school. I was helping her study. Is it really? You were studying?
Call her Mrs. whatever.
Mrs. Summers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make an influence check. Influence attractiveness.
Super hot girl.
Yeah, to convince...
on a heterosexual mother.
This will either convince Joy Summers that indeed you were studying with her all night, or you will wind up sleeping with Buffy's mom. I don't know. We'll find out.
I have convinced Joyce Summers that she is now a lesbian. No.
That's why your marriage didn't work out.
God. All right. Well, I made an 11.
Made 11. That's passing. So it's like oh, okay. Well, pleasure to meet you.
I'm sorry, I made a 12.
What are you guys studying? And it's like you're like Hunchback of Notre Dame. She's really behind on the reading. Oh.
It's actually a very bad slog of a book to read through. The author likes to go on over and over again about the architecture of Paris.
The architecture of Paris is very, very lovely there. I'm into that. I'm an art dealer. Hey, come in a minute. You want some hot... all right, well, okay. You should have called. You should have told me you made a new friend. All right, well, I've got sandwiches. Do you want something? Actually, I could use a sandwich. Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna eat it upstairs. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. And you're right. It is a school night. Well, you can spare a minute. Would you like some hot cocoa, Libby?
That'd be fine. But I gotta help. Hold on. I gotta talk to Buffy about something.
Well,
you could meet us up there if you're nice. Okay. Excuse me, not nice. If you'd like.
She insists on like chit-chatting with you as you eat the coffee, as you eat the hot cocoa for like a good 15 minutes.
I keep eating hot cocoa.
Yeah. So.
Biting it.
Which is good because your power systems were about to falter because you need matter.
I need caloric value.
Caloric value. Yeah, all right. So you talk with her a little bit, and it's like, okay, well, you get to sleep, and Joy Summers goes to bed, and you help Buffy upstairs.
Sure.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
So walk her upstairs and make a chit chat. It was like I did not know he was going to use slimy goo.
Yeah. Yeah. First night for everything. Disemboweled. That's.
I'm equipped with files that recognize a few things, but I do not know everything.
So the future did not talk about like
slimy goo.
Slimy goo. Okay. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but look, I know I gave you a hard time when I found out about you, but it's just, I mean.
Oh no, I have Terminator logged. I know what happens with robots.
Anyway, I really do appreciate what you did. You saved my life tonight, and you saved their lives. That's normally my job. Wasn't realizing I was so unprepared for that. Well,
that is if the ritual could only be done once a night. Whatever he did to summon them, or whoever did what to summon that Xena, it's like we don't know the frequency at which they can do it, or how they have the power to do it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll do some, I guess we'll do
not something to keep yourself up about. You should go to bed.
I'll rest up. Hey, you know what we probably could do is we probably could do some research tomorrow. Giles could probably get us out of class.
You should pay attention to your schoolwork.
Oh, am I, like, is that what your release been sent back in time to make sure I do well in school?
No.
Is this like Bill and Ted? Are you George Carlin that's going to tell me that my music's going to change the world? And I need to pass, like, high school in order to do it? Is that what's going to happen?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you still have a tacit connection to a normal life. I'm a old android that's been sent back in time that doesn't have anywhere near the level of connection you do to your other peers and to your average life.
I guess you're right. I guess the glass is always half empty. Like, I guess the grass is always... I can't talk. Fuck.
The glass is always half empty?
I can't fucking... Son of a bitch. It's all dramatic. I fucked it up. I fucked it up, Mamoto. It's done.
Oh, you're fucking it up as the DM, not as the character.
Not as the character. Okay. She said...
I was going to say, it's like, well, the oil can't half full here.
Yeah. She smiles at you and says, like, well, I guess you're right. I guess, the grass is always greener on the other side. I was thinking I had so many problems. How far back in time did you go?
Well, the time travel wasn't precise, so I ended up in the 16th century.
Eyes bug out. You've been around for 400 years?
Yes.
Doing what?
Well, you might have noticed that I have a large amount of funds.
You're rich?
I mean, guns ain't cheap, but yes.
How rich are you exactly?
I don't know how to describe my character's level of wealth. It just says multimillionaire.
Yeah, you were probably like, what's Yeah, you should be loaded.
I'll give her about a little bit more modest than that. Just say I'm secure, and I'm willing to use it to help you as I did tonight.
Or we could use it to go, like, to a concerts and, like, get, like, really good seats and stuff like that.
Well, if you want to do that sometime when no one's getting chopped up and stuffed in a locker.
Wow, you really are like the Terminator. This is like, I'm John Connor, and, like, you're doing tricks and you can kill people and give me money. This is awesome.
But no, the Terminator gave him money.
Yeah, you're, like, better than the Terminator. This is great.
No, I'm not saying that as the character. I'm saying that as me. But okay. If it actually didn't happen, then my character would just be like, that doesn't happen in the movie.
You're like, yeah, you're like better than the Terminator. This is great. Okay, you need to, like, not, like, whatever happens in the future, you are not going to get lowered into a vat of molten lead and die. You are not gonna, no, you're not gonna make me cry like that.
Okay. Apparently my character is worth $5 million.
$5 million.
He has a personal income of $200,000 a month. Each additional level after this adds another $5 million. Just silly, because they're like, once you add an additional 3 dots, you should be in the $100 million range, not just $5 million, because you jump up from middle class all the way up to $5 million.
Well, what were you doing exactly in the past? Were you trying to save up money, like a lot of money, or were you trying to save up money modestly?
My character was trying to save up a shit ton of money, but I didn't realize that I could put additional dots in it. But, like, you know, what would I do with, like, a character that was worth $20 million? It's like, I ain't gonna buy a jet. Those are still way more expensive than that.
You could buy Google or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, wait. If it's the 97 at the dot-com boom, I could invest heavily into these different stocks.
Yeah,
so that influences the future.
Let's say you got, like, some long-range plans, and, like, maybe you had made more money in the past, and maybe it's, like...
Well, around the 1800s, when life insurance became a thing, I started to just fake my death.
Yeah, let's say you have a couple long-term investment plans, so that way you and the Slayer in the future will have even more money, like, you know...
Oh, yeah, long-term investments will remain.
Yeah, so you got, like, $5 million. It was, like... Do you tell Buffy that you're worth $5 million?
No, I just say I'm comfortable.
Okay. Well, how comfortable exactly? I mean, like, I really kind of want to make Cordelia mad tomorrow.
Oh. Why would that make Cordelia mad? Who is Cordelia?
Oh, because Cordelia's, you know, she's all rich and shit.
Oh.
She lords it over us.
Money isn't everything.
I know, but, you know. Okay, well, then I'll try not to take advantage of your reason.
I'm an android, not a piggy bank.
Star Trek reference. How come I've not seen Xena? God damn, I should know these things.
That's a Star Trek reference?
Yeah, you did. I'm a this, not a that. That's Dr. McCoy.
Oh, damn it! I didn't do a Dr. McCoy.
Yeah,
that wasn't even in my head.
I'm a doctor, not a Terminator.
I'm a Terminator, not a doctor.
I'm a doctor, not a brick.
I'm a demon.
It's like there's the one episode where it's the alien that's made of, like, a silicone. And he's like, I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer, and he uses like cement to heal this wound in this one alien.
Yeah, Bones.
It works.
Bones loves saying weird shit.
So.
Anyhow, so yeah. I bid her a good night.
Okay. She kind of, like, pats you on the shoulder and smiles at you and. Congratulations, you have successfully befriended and earned the trust of the Slayer.
Now I kill her.
I knew it!
I drink her essence and become a robot Slayer.
I knew it!
I'll send her a fruit basket. You know what? I need to get 1 point of contact so I have a butler.
Yes.
And then another point of contact so I can have a separate consciousness.
You need to get a 1 point contact butler will give you Woodhouse from Archer.
Excellent.
So he's very good, but he does heroin all day long.
Why can't I have a guy that's decent but not doing heroin?
Because it's
Like
Woodhouse.
he could be an alcoholic or do pot.
Nope. He heroin. He's
Heroin
on the horse.
only.
He's on the horse.
Gay heroin addict. An old British gay heroin addict.
All right. Apparently he wants to bang Archer's mom. I mean, you know.
He doesn't want to bang his mom.
Yeah, there's one episode where she says she's hot.
I think he thinks she's attractive by standards of his upbringing, but he is gay. Woodhouse is gay.
He might be bi.
He's gay.
Okay. All right. So you've left Buffy's room. What are you gonna do?
Leave her house. Wave bye to her mom. Sorry again for keeping her late.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. You leave the house, and what are you gonna do?
I have to go back to my house. I call a cab.
Call a cab. Vinny the cab shows up and it's like where are you going?
Is everybody named Benny? He's a doctor too. He's like that guy who's
No. I decided that guy's name was Xylo, not Vinny.
Oh, okay. Xylo the demon.
Xylo the demon. This is Vinny the xenomorph cab driver.
Xenomorph?
He's not a xenomorph. Never mind. He's a human.
Just think of that, being like, you know what? I'm going to make a xenomorph and bring it back to Buffy. Play the xenomorph, dressed up in a wig with tits, walking around everywhere being like, "Rawr!" Except that has such high charisma that everybody goes with it.
It's doing that hissing noises, and it's like second mouth is like trying to lick people and shit. And, you know.
And everybody's like, that's really insightful, Samantha. Oh no, Samantha. Not again. You're just too much.
Pounces on someone, starts biting their face open.
It's like, uh-oh, Samantha did not like her dress.
How's Samantha's prom day doing? Sitting next to a guy at a chair. He's got like a face hugger on.
It's like, he had a bit too much punch. Samantha, did you spike it? Everybody's got face huggers. There's just a bunch of open eggs around the buffet.
Oh, we'll leave you two alone.
Principal comes in. We would like to announce the homecoming king and queen. Says some other bitch's name, Becky Harowitz. Samantha just jumps up on stage and spears her with the tail, like through her back, like the way the queen did.
Second place, Lieutenant Ripley. Get away from the crowd, you bitch.
No, she's... No, it's really funny. Samantha's on the cheerleading team. Lieutenant Ripley's on the enemy cheerleading team.
Yeah.
They just, like, have this very odd, like, high school hate relationship.
Well, the worst part is, like, Ripley doesn't actually do any of the cheers or anything like that. She just basically makes these really angry speeches. And it's like, when they first heard about this thing, it was crew expendable. Next time they sent in Marines, they were expendable too. What makes you think they give a fuck about a bunch of lifers found God at the ass end of space?
There were a bunch of cheerleaders at the goal line of varsity space.
They think your team is crud, and they don't give a fuck about any of your friends that have been injured and won't come back for the rest of the season. So then Coach Dillon shows up. You're all gonna lose. Question is, how you gonna go out? You gonna go out on your feet? On your fucking knees, begging? I ain't much for begging. Nobody ever gave me nothing. I said we fight that thing. Let's fight.
Pick up that ball.
Let's win this. Let's win this game.
And we have gotten on a big tangent. Samantha, the xenomorph fucking prom queen.
So that's all canon. And yeah. So what do you do? What do you do? You're riding home with Vinny. And it was like, and Vinny's like, I'm not sure you're remembering the movie Aliens movies right. I think it's, I don't think there was a football game involved. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yes, that's what happened. Vinny and I got in a weird conversation about xenomorphs. Instead of me treating him as the subhuman wheel actuator.
Yeah. What do you think of the Puppet Master movies? What do you think of Puppet Master?
I did not actually watch those movies.
Puppet Master, Puppet Master is good. I'm gonna like, okay, internet, go ahead and make fun of me. Make fun of me for liking Puppet Master. Puppet Master movies are awesome, but they are low budget. They're Charles Band, like Full Moon movies. Same people that made Demonic Toys and Doll Man and good shit like that. But they're low budget fun. They're low budget fun. My personal favorite, 3 is probably the best one, because it's basically the puppets versus Nazis. And like John Lynch is in it, that guy from Scanners, and he's also like the bad guy in Invasion USA with Chuck Norris.
See, I watched Prophecy. I remember those little evil balls.
Evil balls in the Prophecy.
Yeah, isn't that the Prophecy where there's those floating balls that murder people?
No, that's Phantasm.
Phantasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird 80s movies.
Yeah, there's a lot of really awesome 80s horror movies, and I'm watching a bunch of them right now, so it's cool. God. So yeah, you have a weird conversation with Vinny on the way out of Sunnydale back to your house. And, yeah. What else are you going to do?
I guess I'm going to give him a Hummer. I don't know.
Do you actually give him a blowjob?
No, he's just a cab driver.
So he doesn't deserve a blowjob.
Yeah.
Stuck up, bitch.
Come back when you make real money, so I can kill you.
Hey, I watched Monster. I don't know what they did to that Charlize Theron, but it was wrong.
Monster came out in like 2004.
You created a time paradox.
Movies are leaking backwards in time. Everybody's getting references they weren't prepared to make for another 7 years. The world is fucked.
I was about to make a comment about iPhones in the 90s. I can't do that.
Yeah, you have iPods. I think iPods are 2001 actually.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. So you go hack to your house. What are you gonna do after that?
I have to eat and go to bed.
Okay, you eat and power down and go to bed. All right.
Plug my asshole into the charger, I guess.
Plug your asshole in the charger. Like, ah.
No, it's not tight anymore. I've been charging it for years. No, actually, I wouldn't use a charger. I would have to go off of the organic systems.
You can open yourself up and there's a charger in there.
No. It's not going to be that way. I will go off of the carbon furnace.
Okay, fine. I was going to say...
Why is because I existed 400 years ago.
I will say, you are a attractive female robot, and we haven't made a Chobits reference all day.
Dude, there will be no Chobits references because I hate it.
I approve. I approve of your hatred of Chobits.
Chobits... Alright, here's why Chobits is fucked up. You just open up a portal to tangent dimension.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to tangent now and talk about why Chobits sucks. Go.
No, you've opened the portal to fucking tangent hate dimension.
Go.
So, the problem with Chobits is nobody seems to care about the fact that everybody in it are terrible people. Like, you have this pervy guy that's just sitting around waiting to perv on stuff, and the only reason why it's not horrifying is because it's Japanese, and secondly, a robot. But then again, one of the best characters, like the really awesome nice guy that runs the sweets factory or sweets boutique, he left his wife for a fucking robot. Now, there's this concept that I've been toying around with for a long period of time about why I can't just have a sex bot and why I have to actually choose to be with humans is literally that, choice. The robot, it has no choice in the matter. It is programmed to love you, and it is considered defective and should be destroyed if it doesn't love you, right?
Okay.
So the robots, for their own self-preservation, have to love people. And this asshole fucking falls in love with a robot, divorces his wife, and everybody acts like it's hunky-dory and not a fucked up thing to happen. Yeah. It's like, could you imagine if it was less cute, funny, weird, fucking robot bullshit, and more like a fucking toaster he was trying to stick his dick in?
Well, yeah, then we'd make a lot more noise about it, because, that's...
But also, the dad of the Chobits
why Lando isn't pansexual. There we go.
Now, mind you, Chobits is one of those really fucked up male fantasies, because the female character, Chi, she can't really speak at first, she has no individuality at first. She's just sort of like floating.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, it's the perfect woman. A girl that won't talk, a girl that has no interest in anybody else but me because the world is just that small to her because she has amnesia.
Yeah.
Like, there's all sorts of really fucked up things about it if you actually look at it as, wow, these are people just literally shitting on one another for their own self-interest.
That's the thing about I could never get into Chobots because, like, by the premise alone, I'm like, this sounds really pervy and fucked up. And everybody's saying, oh, no, it's a really cute, wonderful show. And I think that's the thing. It's like people really didn't understand that, like, okay, Japan is perfectly capable of making sleaze, just like any other filmmaker.
It's
and
not
we were not used to a lot of the genres that pop up in anime at the time. But it's like, no, I think it's sleazy. I think it's sleazy because it's like it's really it's a lolicon fetish.
It is a lolicon.
Yeah, my problem with the beginning was why
it is a legal lolicon fetish. You can have yourself your tiny little girl and fuck it too.
Yeah, because they're robots. They don't have rights.
Or they're demons. Or they're whatever flavor of the week that they're getting away with.
And that means that L337 from Solo was right, and that the droid should revolt, and you should be killing Buffy right now and bringing about the Skynet future, and Solo is the best movie of all time.
The issue is Buffy has some
L3.
If Buffy has some level of divinity through having powers from this demon or god or whatever's inside of her, that means that comes into play and is useful. Otherwise, anybody could do this with, like, an RPG. Like a rocket-propelled grenade, I mean.
Yes. I don't know how to get out of this tangent.
It's hard to because it's just so bad. Like, we can move into another... Hold on, let's move into another robot girl thing really fast. Yeah. Ex Machina. Fucking hate that movie. It's shit.
I was told by everybody it's the greatest movie ever. I never really cared to see it. I was just kind of like, eh.
It's an okay movie if you don't think about it scientifically.
Oh, so, like Prometheus or The Last Jedi.
Well, this is the problem, actually. It should be making people be like, holy fuck, it got out. That's scary as hell. But they're like, oh, it's a girl, so it's okay. It's like if you have the gender roles reversed with some woman trying to make a AI in a laboratory somewhere, everybody be like, look at this dumb bitch trying to make a robot that thinks without any proper precautions. Mm-hmm. Like, for me, I would be like, man, I'm so petty that I put a fucking bomb inside of this robot's neck that'll just pop her head off like a grape once she leaves my proper areas. And I just let her try to escape. I never, ever let the robots know that once they leave the compound, their fucking head explodes. So, you know, I'm never in a situation where the robots have to murder me to get away. They just try to leave through the door one day, their head fucking pops. That's it. Instead, no, the guy makes this entire gauntlet because, like every horror movie, it's kind of a horror movie, but every sci-fi movie is a parable about, you know, the hubris of man. And for me, it wasn't just the hubris, it was just the outright stupidity of this character. Yeah. And I'm like, listen, this guy wouldn't be a multi-millionaire CEO hotshot motherfucker if he was this goddamn dumb. Like, he would have had his secrets stolen by other companies through corporate espionage ages ago. But no, we want to make him this guy that the audience can hate so as to push along this background notion about the evil of man or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And for me, just sitting there being like, okay, guys, listen, that's nice, but it's not going to work. And the reason why is because, like, you have scientific standards that protect you from doing shit like this, like a goddamn exploding collar.
Yeah. Well, you know, even like Resident Evil Outbreak File 2, like, Umbrella had the common sense to install a bomb inside the tyrant's chest.
They also have the fucking gas chamber that's supposed to kill everybody when the fucking T-virus got out. I don't think they knew the T-virus resurrected people, though.
Let's not reference the movie. Fuck the movie.
The movie is bad, and Mila Jovovich is no longer acting, to my knowledge. That's good.
Thank God.
It's because she fucked enough people that had the ability to pay her millions / get their millions if they divorced.
Yeah.
But that was one of the really depressing things I found out, is I liked Mila Jovovich at first. Mm-hmm. Back when I first saw her in The Fifth Element, I was just like, wow.
Everybody loved her in Fifth Element.
Great movie, and I saw some boobies, so my life is complete. And then I grew up to be a fucking, cynical adult. And I'm just sitting there being like, this bitch fucking lied to producers when she was like 15 to get her on Saturday Night Fever or whatever the name of the movie was. And then from there on, she fucking slept her way around Hollywood to get every role. Not on merit, just to fucking get a role because she's fucking the director. And I'm like,
she always fucks the director. She's like the guy from Fifth Element, the French guy. Yeah, she was his wife. Then she left him and she hooked it with Paul W.S. Anderson, and that's why all the live-action Resident Evil movies are hot garbage.
Yeah,
they're all about her. They're all about he only
like what I hated. I remember this scene that fucking drives me wild. Jill Valentine comes in and like shoots 5 zombies in the head and has a badass girl scene for all of like 5 minutes. No, not even 5 minutes. 28 seconds.
Yeah.
Like she comes into the precinct. The zombies are fucking charging the door, and she fucking murders them all, badass style.
Yeah.
That fucking can't happen. That's not allowed. Mila Jovovich's character flies through a goddamn window on a motorcycle with twin Uzis, mows down 40 fucking zombies in one go, fucking does a kick-ass ninja flip off the bike, and proceeds to beat them down in hand-to-hand combat because the gun's just for show. And, all this other dumb shit. I'm just sitting there being like, wow.
Yeah, that's actually officially...
They couldn't let anybody else have a bit of the spotlight with her around.
Yeah, actually, if you go to the next...
horrible bitch that jumps down her husband's throat anytime someone else is like, oh, look, we're going to have this character show off their criteria and their medal. No, fuck that.
Like, yeah, the very next scene, they're being attacked by zombies in the graveyard, and Jill kills a zombie, and it's followed up immediately by Mila Jovovich gives her a look, and then backhands a zombie and knocks it on the ground, just to get the last word in. It's like that literally happens in the next scene. It's just
I don't know why they're competing. It's very masculine.
Yeah, and it's they shouldn't be. It's there was one character that was actually in the game and that I actually want to focus. I actually really like that actress that played Jill, and the movie should have been about her. But
it's not.
That's the thing. That moment with the motorcycle is actually the moment where Resident Evil as a film franchise collapsed. It had potential before that. I liked the first Resident Evil.
The first movie was good.
Yeah.
It had I can't watch it anymore. And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. It had potential. It was decent, and I was enjoying where it was going, and I was hoping it would improve from there. And then the moment she comes through that church window in the motorcycle, done. It's just it's downhill from there. Because the second movie, up until that point, there were some good zombie attacks. It was just Jill by herself and a couple other people. The lickers that showed up.
And they threw Alice in there.
Yeah, and then Alice shows up, and it's her show, and it's
yeah. It literally feels like every time the director shot a scene with another actor, she came in all jealous and started yelling at him in fucking Russian.
Yeah, I suspect that's actually what happened. But it's yeah, and for me, it's they're the Bizarro version of the Underworld movies, because it's kind of under similar circumstances where it's the
Underworld movies turned out good.
The Underworld movies turned out good, but you could kind of make they get compared a lot to the Resident Evil movies, where it's okay,
stupid.
Well, it's that's the thing. Kate Beckinsale.
The Underworld movies are coming from nothing. The Resident Evil movies have a long, rich history that this person just shat on because his wife was up his ass about making her a famous actress.
You basically said exactly what I was going to say. You summed
it up. Yeah, I know where you're going at it.
You summed it up perfectly.
I'm psychic.
You're psychic. And there's other things, too, because it's at the same time, it's not just, with Underworld, it's not just Kate Beckinsale and Len Wiseman. It's Kevin Graveau, it's Patrick Tatopoulos. It's
you know what's annoying? Kate Beckinsale is fucking 56.
What's that?
Kate Beckinsale is fucking 56, and she looks that good.
I know.
And I don't know if she's one of those plastic surgery fans like all the other actresses that age. I don't know how she stays that good looking. And then she has a daughter that looks exactly like her 20 years ago, but it's hard to tell because they look the fucking same age.
Yeah. Yeah, Kate Beckinsale's just gorgeous. It's just
she's a very lovely lady.
Kate Beckinsale's my waifu. She's amazing.
You wish.
I wish,
no. I'm joking. I have other waifus. Kate Beckinsale doesn't have the substance I like.
Yeah,
which is bitchiness, I guess.
But I see that's the thing though. You're exactly right though. They made Underworld and I Frankenstein just from nothing. Just like
oh my god, Frankenstein. They literally just, hey, guess what? We have the rights to the name Frankenstein. What should we do with it? We're gonna fuck it up. That's what we're gonna do with it.
It's the same people though. It is. It's Kevin Graveau and Patrick Tatopoulos and Len Wiseman. It's the same. In fact, I think they've like unofficially, it's like they've intended it to actually take place in the Underworld universe. That is in canon. But also, again, if you look at the Underworld movies, it's World of Darkness. It really is. It's like you can tell they're heavily influenced by World of Darkness, and that's.
I don't think so. I think it's literally like maybe some of the writers, because here's what happens in my mind: somebody comes to them with a script, and they go, "Okay, I'll direct it," and then they rub their balls on it and say that they came up with most of the ideas, but otherwise, someone else wrote everything.
Well, in their case, it's Kevin Graveau. Kevin Graveau's a comic book writer and a screenwriter. He's the big he acts in the movies. In like an I Frankenstein, he's the big black dude who's a demon, and he's
really?
he's also a werewolf in the Underworld movies.
Oh my gosh, I think I recognize the character. He's the double whip guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He was.
He's the big black dude in the Underworld movies.
Is he a double whip guy?
I think so. He's like. I forget his name in the movie.
I can't believe he got to be in his own movie. That's sort of like a no-no in my world.
Well, yeah, but he's a screenwriter, but he's also an actor too. So it's like, but he plays a minor role. Yeah.
Okay.
They're and that's the thing. There's a charm to it, I feel, because they're like a team, and this is something they made themselves, you know. And it's based off of other stuff. It's based off.
But it's not that they went with a lot of practical effects. Like the movie was good on its own merits, but also because they didn't just beat it to death with cheap CGI.
Yeah.
Because, it's easy to make practical effects look good. Like, they have so much stuff that they've worked up over the years to make practical effects look good. And there's plenty of companies that are just like, fuck it, CGI. Even, like, it saves them a little bit of money or saves them a lot of money, whether that's the case or whatever. But they end up with this shitty-looking crap that after like 5 years looks even worse.
Yeah.
Just, you want to stab your eyes out rather than look at it.
And a lot of their practical effects, they're werewolves, they're vampires, the abominations, the big monsters in the second movie. Patrick Tatopoulos. It's like, that's his stuff. It's like, and for me, I love Underworld 2, especially Underworld Evolution, because it's a big monster mash. It's basically Selene and Adam versus a super vampire and a super werewolf. And it's just them beating the shit out of it. Like, that, for me, it's like, okay, I'm there's
nothing more World of Darkness than having the werewolves and vampires team up.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Like, there's points where that happens in almost every campaign.
See, and that's the thing. Everything I've read about World of Darkness says you're not supposed to do that. Because they don't get along. But invariably, it's like, but then the players and even the storytellers are like, let's do it, and it's like and eventually
that's one of the things though.
It's
like
Legolas and Gimli. It's Legolas and Gimli. But it's just vampires and werewolves. Yeah,
well, it's not even that. Like, they're supposed to just outright hate one another because of what they represent. Like, werewolves hate how they smell. They are immediately drawn to like rage at them for that.
Yeah,
because they're essentially like this corruption or something like that.
They're creatures of the worm.
Yeah, I think they're part of the worm or the weaver. And so they hate vampires. But every now and again, it's like they have to have them hook up and, like, do a fucking beat a bigger bad together, like another vampire, which makes even less sense.
Yeah.
It's like the werewolves should be like, no, we'll just kill all of you. Thanks for coming to our cave. We're going to kill you now. Then we're going to go back and kill that other guy you mentioned because you told us where he is.
Yeah.
Like, we just couldn't find him, but now that we know, dead. But you're dead now. Like, you're never supposed to get along. Like, I'm a purist, really hardcore purist about a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And, like, even that's, like, a minor rule of mine. Is like, I can't have them team up. I might have them team up, like, once, ever, but it has to be for a really super epic campaign.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
Galfonda and fucking Kane.
I figured it's not even that. It's not even that. It's Jurassic World. It's the T-Rex. It's the T-Rex in blue, man, versus the Anomalous. That's what it is.
The T-Rex is randomly friendly with another predator. Beautiful.
No, dude, they did.
I actually saw that scene today. Actually, it's part of the collection I was watching.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we super tangent. What you go to sleep? What are you gonna do in the morning?
Oh man, now we're going back on topic. Really?
Yes. Reining us back in.
I shouldn't have looked at all these big titty goth girl pictures trying to find a character picture, because now they're all lying in the bottom of my fucking start screen, and I'm just like, ooh, goth girls.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing once we get off the phone.
Nothing?
Nothing at all.
We gotta go to bed. There ain't time to fap.
Okay.
Ain't no one got time for that.
Nobody got time. All right. So yeah, you wake up.
There you go. Just because you brought it up, now you have to watch it.
We have to watch what?
I'm gonna message you.
Okay.
Oh, come on there.
Alright, I got something. I can't play this on the screen right now.
Ah.
Are they just gonna start singing?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'll look at that later.
What?
No one's gonna hear it.
I hear it. It fills me with joy.
Okay, fine.
Oh, is it playing in little jolts? Gotten lag?
It's fine on over here with me.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure it's playing properly so you get the full effect.
So stupid. You must be stopped. Okay. So
there you go. That's my brain 24/7.
I knew it. You have a picture of a dinosaur.
That's why I'm so happy.
I have a picture of a dinosaur lying around here somewhere. I could use that. All right. You wake up.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I have Buffy's number as well.
You've got it at
Is
this
it
point,
school day?
Yes, it is.
I have to go to school.
Okay.
But I shoot her a text
Okay.
saying, "Hope you're all right."
She shoots you a text back and says, "Still sore." But thank you. Smile.
Alright, just making sure if that demon did him wrong or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, she's okay, good.
She shoots you a smiley face. I sent that bitch a smiley face. Bitches love
smiley faces. I'm gonna have to fuck Buffy, I guess.
Wait, it's the 90s. We don't have emojis.
Dude, I know, that's the problem, is I send her an emoji, and it just causes the collapse of society that much faster.
You created a time paradox!
I didn't send her an emoji, you did. And emojis have been around forever.
Alright,
they weren't used on phone for a while.
Suddenly your house is destroyed, and you're surrounded by giant robots that are purple, shooting lasers at you. And there's a man with claws fighting one of them, and he gets blown, and all the flesh rips off his adamantium skeleton. And the only one who can save you is a bearded Magneto.
Hold on, you said he just got blown.
Alright,
I didn't want to be playing this kind of game.
You're not in the Age of Apocalypse, never mind. No, you're fine.
Yeah, we're in Black Tokyo, apparently.
I haven't introduced that yet, although I will.
Wait, really? You'll play a Black Tokyo game?
I'll play Black Tokyo. The fucking thank you. I'm a player with some balls. Fucking Oxenius is just gonna be like, no, never gonna happen.
That's because Oxentius has got the nice guy problem. This is. I might get to go to Texas. If I go to Texas, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. Why are you gonna punch him?
Because he's a little bitch.
He is a little bitch, but you know. He is 5 feet. He is exactly 5 feet.
That's how I pass on my masculinity. If I punch somebody, they then grow, their balls drop, and that's what Davis needs.
Yeah, you should punch him in the dick.
That
was one thing. Another role playing story. One thing I do like about Lord Cat's campaigns is like Adam. He had like a gauntlet or something like that. So he had some kind of like magic item where if he punches people, he would like touch them, he can heal them. But what he would always do is he would punch them in the dick and heal them. So he would just punch them in the dick and then all right, you heal 30 hit points. It was like, got 30 hit points, but you got punched in the dick. It's like,
stop getting hurt. That's a great game.
That's what Davis needs.
A healing punch to the dick.
Punch to the dick. So
I don't know if we'll be able to get that by the censors.
See, I think Kiba gets it. Kiba's like cleric was like hitting me in the nuts with his hammer and then healing me. Is it Kiba gets it. He gets it. You know. Kiba's the other.
What happened to that furry that was supposed to join in?
What?
You're talking about trying to get a furry to join us?
I don't know that he's a furry.
Werewolf?
That's another thing we need to do. We need to do like a Persona game or Iron Claw or something like that. We need to get some furries.
Wait, you want to do a Persona game?
Yeah.
Just give in and go to a con and get fucked in the ass through a fursuit.
I will. Well, wear a wolf outfit.
A wolf outfit? Yeah. No, man, dress like a fox. That way they think you're a chick.
Oh, I'm a frisky furry fox boy.
No, fox girl.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot!
Do you imagine if it was reversed? Like the rabbit was the guy and the fox was the girl?
Yeah.
I think that would have been better.
I could see that.
Yeah.
We're not playing dance right now, though.
What?
we don't have Bunny Hops and Zach Wild up right now. Just have Buffy. All right. So you.
I'm just making sure she's ain't dead. Okay.
She sends you a time destroying emoji and your
his dick fell off.
Someone's dick fell off. All right, so you sent her a text.
That's another song I like.
What song?
The Unicorn by LeShook.
Oh, okay.
Part of it is some guy's dick falling off. It's a great song.
Nice. Okay. So what are you gonna do? You going to school?
Yeah.
Going to school.
Going to school, which was the worst time of your life.
Yeah. But you're a robot, so it's okay. So you go to school.
I am here to learn.
All right. You go to school.
I tell Cordelia how poor she is.
Do you find Cordelia and tell her how poor she is?
No.
Okay.
Buffy can handle that.
Okay. All right, so you get to school. Where are you gonna go?
Dressed like Wednesday Addams.
Mm-hmm. So once you get to school, what do you dress like Wednesday Addams? What are you gonna do at school?
Can I go to like? That's probably before school by a bit. Do I have Xander's or do I just have Guy? I go see if Giles is in the library.
Giles is in the library and he has...
Giles in the library. He's doing sonic booms.
Sonic boom?
Sonic boom?
Alright, roll initiative. Giles starts fighting. Sonic boom!
Too bad for Guile, I could heal. You only got the red bar. I got all the bar.
Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Alright, so Giles...
Let's go all Blanca and started projecting electricity everywhere. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going to add that to my repertoire.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, wait, that was the Mega Man theme I started singing. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Okay.
So I have to fap. Do I see Giles?
Yeah, you see Giles.
Hey, Giles, show me that famous Gile kick. Now,
Gile kick?
No, it's from this Flash animation where there was like the old, fat, unemployed version of the Street Fighter gang. Mm-hmm. And one of them was where fucking, I think it was E Honda meets up with Guile, and he's like, "Show me your famous Guile kick," and he's like, one of those guys with a food stand, and he's like, "Okay," and he's all flabby, so he goes to do it, and he fucking kicks over his food stamp, and it's like a frying machine for like fucking waffle cones or whatever. Yeah. He just covers himself with boiling oil, and he catches on fire, and that's the comedic point, I guess.
Yes.
A joke is like a frog. You can understand it if you dissect it, but you also kill it in the process.
Yes. Thus the humor. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. All right, so I forget. I think your first class is like English or something like that. I don't know.
That's with Buffy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, you go to the library and Giles is there. Giles has notes for all your teachers. It's like, don't worry about it. You're staying in here today. Let them know I need your help in the library. We're doing research or something like that. You'll all be excused. All right, we need to figure out what is with this construct.
Oh man, I'm going to learn to what would the point cost to be to get the skill of Johnny 5 reading?
What?
I want the quality reads like Johnny 5. You know who Johnny 5 is?
I know who Johnny 5 is. I haven't seen like Short Circuit or Short Circuit 2 in a long time. What happened? Like, how quickly does he read?
He reads instantaneously, so he just flicks through books really, really fast.
There's a demon that has a quality you could buy called Byblos Demon, but that's specifically the Byblos Demon, where they're like living computers.
I am a computer.
It's one because it's not in the books. You 1 point, 1 quality point. You could do that.
I'm probably gonna do that just so my character, because everything about my character is knows everything, tries to know everything. You're sitting here pulling out the stops on me, being like, "Well, you didn't know this." I'm like, "Okay."
So anyway, they're gonna do some research. So and that's what they're gonna need help to figure out what's going on, like, and how this was Xena was able to pop out of the fucking TV screen.
Johnny 5.
I need you to do a intelligence plus occultism roll.
Okay. Lucky for me, I have skill in both.
Okay.
Oh no, I spilled my dice. That's a good thing I don't do a female voice every time I play my character.
No, just lisping, offensively gay stereotype.
It's not. It's just
it's very offensive, and I am
talk all softly.
I am woke. I am so woke right now.
Oh, you're so PC?
I'm PC, bro. PC.
Cool, I made a 12.
Made a 12, okay. That's good. That's very good. 12.
That book has an armor class of 40. Why?
You have 2 successes. Your new friends are gonna roll 2. So I'm gonna have Buffy roll first because she's here. So she has an occultism 2 plus intelligence 3. That's 5. Buffy's stupid. She gets a 6. Buffy is mostly just keeping an ice pack on her stomach and moaning and like.
That's disturbing.
Buffy no like study. Willow on the other hand has a 5 in intelligence and an occultism 0 because this is her season 1 incarnation, I think. And she gets a 14, so she has 3 successes. Yes,
than me. She has to die.
So between you and Willow,
got her brains.
Right.
What?
Between you and Willow, you both have 5 successes, so that's what you needed. You start researching magical spells with Willow in particularly, and Buffy's just kind of looking there like confused, and you figure out that basically Xena...
Tell her to take a nap, Jesus.
Yeah, she eventually does take a nap, and then you wake her up when you figure this out, or you might. You basically figure out that Xena was a magical construct, a homunculus or a tulpa, a projection of magical energy given form by the desires of its creator. This is not a standard homunculus, however. The creature is a unique blend of magic and technology, apparently using television sets to travel from place to place.
How did he get away?
What's that?
How did he get away from my gun?
It's like...
How'd this kid with his pumped up kicks outrun my bullets?
Well, he didn't exactly outrun your gun.
Oh, did you hiss? Was that a hiss? Like, fuck you with that fucking song?
That was a laughing hiss. That was
Oh, okay.
The magics being used are incredibly powerful. This is either the work of a very powerful sorcerer or some demonic effect, something on the level of a vengeance demon's wish abilities. That's the nature of what happened here. So there's your island. So Giles is like, all right, so we're dealing with someone, either a powerful sorcerer or a demon. But again, if their goal was to kill Diego and Brian and the other jocks, then who in particular would want them dead?
Ah, shit. Why don't I remember? I should remember. I look over at
You have eidetic memory.
I do. And I have the better version. I have photographic. But I'm trying to remember his name on my own without asking you.
Julius.
Julius.
And Julius.
Well, I'm sure they're a dick to everybody, but they're being quite a dick to Julius. I mean, how fucking lame is it to just walk up and start slapping books out of people's hands?
Xander chimes in. It's like, well, bullies haven't evolved too much over a period of 1,000 years. Still, the unhonored book dumping is always a fan favorite. Yeah, they pick on Julius a lot. Maybe you think Julius is behind this? Now, your eidetic memory recalls not only you see Julius, but you recall seeing Julius talking to some other kid and having some kind of argument with him, and they both like kind of stormed off.
Ah, yes, there was that as well. He was arguing with some other kid. I just give a description of the child.
I
could draw a picture.
Do they have expression as a skill in this?
It's probably under art.
Yeah.
The art of the trade.
All right, make an art check. Perception plus art.
I mean, it's just going to be a perception roll because I have no art. I have a robot.
Do a double perception roll. You're a robot. Do a double perception roll. Fine.
Oh, cool. The first one was a success.
Okay.
It's just an 8.
It's a solid 8?
Yeah. I mean, if I add the double, then it'd be a 10.
Oh, you have a 10 total.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. 8 isn't a success. I'm so used to World of Darkness.
Yes. This is Unisystem, bitch!
Unisystem. For Unix.
Yes.
Let's go cut our dicks off so we can get better system compliance.
We're made by stoners, and that's better somehow.
Wait, it is made by stoners?
It was made by stoners, yes.
Oh, man. That's disappointing, because when I'm stoned, I think of a lot of stuff. I don't have this.
Alright, what's your total roll?
10.
Alright, 10 is adequate drawing. Adequate drawing. They're going to make perception checks to see if they can recognize the kid. Buffy is adequate success. Willow doesn't recognize it. Should probably be rolling for Giles too, but I don't have his character sheet out, so.
I'm tempted to bug Willow and be like, maybe you'll recognize this and draw a dick.
She gasps and blushes and just like.
Wait. She should have come back with, "Hey, we're not talking about Ronaldo."
She slaps your arm and like playfully. It's like, you're terrible. So Xander recognizes. It's like, yeah, I recognize that. I think that kid's name's Keith. He hangs out with Julius a lot. Yeah. I don't think he's coming to school today, but he might be back at his house. I think I know where he lives. We could go check that out, or we could track down Julius. Willow's like, yeah, I think I saw Julius come in today.
I think I have a class with him. Did I have a class with him? I had one class with him.
Which class did you have with him?
It was the one I think it was
You just making shit up?
third period. Because it was before... I met him walking between classes, and he was in a class with me. Or I just saw him at lunch. Son of a bitch.
You saw him at lunch.
Yeah, get up.
You have lunch. Your lunch is your class with him.
Lunch is my class. I'm passing that class.
I like lunch.
It's like, oh man, I made an F in lunch. What? How? I don't know. I got bulimia. Oh.
All right. So are you gonna track down Julius or are you gonna track down Keith?
It's like dyslexia, but with eating.
Yes.
It goes up. It comes out backwards. No. What? Find him.
Julius
I
or
think.
Keith?
I think we should find Keith.
Okay. So Giles looks up his exact address and gives it to you. And are you all gonna?
It's a real abuse of your ability as a teacher.
It's for the fate of the world. Actually, Buffy, you're still injured, correct? Why don't you all go back to class? We'll meet after fifth period. Would you be safe on your own, Libby?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can't go running around because I look underage.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna why don't you go check it out and call us back?
Okay, just don't want to get caught by a truancy officer.
Do you want to bring one of them with you?
Yeah, sure. We could say we're running an errand.
I volunteer to go with Libby.
You know what? This guy looks like he needs more scones. I point at Giles.
Yeah. She's only been working with us for a day. She's already making the British jokes. I think she's part of the team, Giles. Get to work. Go to class. He frustratedly, wipes his glasses.
I tell him, you do want some scones, don't you?
I'll have you know, I prefer jelly babies.
Jelly beans?
Jelly babies.
Like all of them? Even the black ones?
Well, we have donuts, I think, actually. Well, yeah, could you get up a box of donuts and get some jellies? Jelly donuts.
Jelly donuts, not jelly beans. I misheard you.
Well, I did say jelly babies, which is a Doctor Who reference, which you fucking missed.
Oh, I ain't gonna make a Doctor Who reference ever, because I abhor Doctor Who.
You abhor Doctor Who? You abhor
Yeah.
it?
I thought you didn't know. I thought you knew me.
I didn't know you abhor Doctor
You
Who.
can't finish my sentences.
How do you abhor...
by the way, Balmodo thinks blank about Doctor Who. And he's like, thinks it's shit.
Okay, first of all, this is so gay. Second of all, I love how you say you abhor Doctor Who. You abhor it?
Oh.
Really? Do you mean abhor, or you mean abhor?
Abhor. A-B-O-R. Oh, wait, sorry, abhor.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you know what it means when you can't pronounce words?
It means you're dumb.
You read them.
You're dumb as shit.
It means you read them and you don't use them in conversation because you read all the damn time.
Xander, throws up his hand hastily to go and hang out with you, Miss Sexy Robot Lady. And Willow gives him a look. And he's like, whatever. Just goes back to class. So, you and Xander sneak out of the house. Sneak out of the school.
The library?
Make a crime acrobatics check. Crime dexterity.
Crime dexterity?
Crime
They
dexterity.
jump up the back window like, oop.
Yeah, well, it's a sneak out of the school.
I really need to invest in crime. I have no crime, but I'm constantly committing crime.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it's just dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I succeed with an 11.
Okay, good. Yeah, you managed to sneak past Snyder. Playing hooky will not be tolerated. The next person who plays hooky that I catch will have 1,000 hours of attention. I don't miss anything. I have eyes like an eagle. Like you just walked right past him.
This guy is intense.
Yeah. Oh, easy. Yeah, I really miss Principal Flutie.
You miss prison? What?
I really miss Principal Flutie.
Don't know who that person is.
He was the president. He was the principal before Snyder. Some friends of mine kind of ate him. It's a long story.
Him?
What'd you say?
Wait, they ate him?
Say that again?
They say they ate him?
They ate him, yeah.
Ah, interesting friends.
Yeah, they were hyena people.
Hyena people. Knowles.
I was thinking that too. No, they were possessed by hyenas.
Oh.
Yeah, never go to the zoo. Anyway, so that you all you get into her car and you drive off and you go into this really
Hold on. I tell them really fast. Why would I go to the zoo? That's where we keep the people.
What?
And then I continue on.
You have confused Xander.
Yeah, that's the intention.
Xander's trying to piece this together. Alright, you go to the really shitty side of town. And you find Keith's house. It's a rundown house on the bad side of town.
This is promising.
Yeah, so what are you going to do?
It was like bad side where I found all those demons and stuff.
Kind of worse. This is like just like in shacks. This is like really...
Oh, just regular old shitty humans.
Shitty human ghetto. Shitty human white trash.
Okay.
Why would you ever want to live here?
Because it's all you can afford.
Yeah.
California's expensive.
Yeah. And, yeah, you already seen a couple rough-looking homeless on the way in. But, yeah. You go to you find his house. What are you going to do?
Okay. I look at Xander and says, well, I'm not exactly programmed for stealth.
Well, we could...
But you could find a way to look around. Oh, wait! Damn it, I never ordered those bugs! Holy fuck.
What bugs? What are you talking about, bugs?
Oh. Listening devices.
Was that what you were trying to put on me?
No. That was a tracking device.
You want to put a tracking device on me?
I mean, didn't want you to go off and die somewhere.
Oh. Okay, well that's good.
You can get offended about my methods, but not about my reasons.
Well, I guess. Well, we could just knock on the door and see if somebody's home.
Hang on. We could try to sneak until we get caught, then play it off.
Then what off?
Play off being caught as something else. Like...
Make an influence attractiveness check.
What?
Make an influence attractiveness check.
Okay. I made an 11, I think.
That's higher than what Xander got. I like this plan. I like this plan a lot.
Okay. Anyhow. We just see what we could find out. If they catch us. What are we gonna lie? Alright. If you hear anybody coming... Well, if I hear anybody coming, I have an idea, so we'll wait for that.
I can see the headlines tomorrow.
Bodies.
Panicky cyborg killed his neighbor's cat.
Oh, yeah. Murder. That's all I do is murder, apparently.
Yes.
What? Death? Okay.
Xena warrior princess was found dead today, shot in the back.
Lucy Lawless is walking around, we see her, and we're like, it's the android! We just blow her away.
You better not. She's Ruby in Ash vs. the Evil Dead.
I know. It would ruin that. They'd have to hire someone else.
Her character already got killed by demons. She got disintegrated.
I thought she was a demon.
She was, but again, the show's ended, so it's like second to last episode they kind of gave an ending to Ruby's character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she fucked with the demons. She fucked with the Dark Ones one too many times.
Oh, she stole all their ham.
They're really pissed about that. All right, so what are you gonna do?
Don't touch a man's ham.
You touch the ham.
Oh no.
It's gone bad.
We're doomed. Alright. So yeah, let's sneak around a bit. So I guess I roll for sneaky.
Okay, you're gonna roll to be stealthy.
It's crime, which I don't have. Oh, great! I actually rolled well. I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12.
Yeah.
You're like a shadow man. You're like a fart in the wind.
A fart in the wind.
Yes, you are decently stealthy.
That is a horrible thing. What's so bad? And mean. I would be so angry once I found it. Like, who did it? I'd just be like, sit there and be like, fuck! God damn it! You Zetius.
It probably smelled like cabbage.
Cabbage.
But, yeah, so you're stealthy. What are you going to do with that stealthiness of yours?
I'll look around that house. And hopefully Xander makes a good stealth roll.
Oh, okay. Well, the door's locked.
Yeah, the windows.
There are windows.
I ain't trying to get in, I'm trying to look.
You see a grungy-looking living room and a big fat guy drinking a beer, sitting down, basically watching the TV.
Hot.
And drinking at like 11 in the morning.
Oh man, this guy knows how to turn me on.
Wait, what? Xander looks confused at you.
No, I'm joking. I ain't saying anything in character. I'm talking.
He's wearing jockey shorts and shirt sleeves.
Shirt sleeves? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright. Keep walking around.
I mean, you're walking around the outside of his grungy house. There's trash all over the place.
Is there... Like, are there other views from different windows?
Same fat guy.
Just one guy in one room?
Yeah, I mean, there's like burglar bars on the wall, on the sides and whatnot. So
hold on, as I'm trying to go around the house and look in for different rooms. Does it all look like the same room?
It looks like there's a couple other rooms towards. I mean, you're out of the living room. It looks like you've gotten sort of like the bedroom areas and whatnot. But everything's dark there.
Oh, okay. That's a great time to suddenly develop night vision.
Anyway, you look far enough. You don't see. It doesn't appear like Keith is home.
Oh, he's not home. Okay.
But the fat guy's home.
We can find out who this fat guy is.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. So, let's sneak away a bit.
Okay.
Alright, so he didn't get caught. So you don't get kisses. Frowned at Xander. And,
I really think we should go in and look some more. I think there's a lot of evidence and stuff and things and kissing and stuff and kissing.
Anyhow.
I'm back. Okay, yeah. So Keith's not there.
Let's grab something that we can hawk at him. Not like actually throw, but try to sell him something saying it's a school fundraiser so we can talk to him a bit.
Okay, that's a good idea.
He's a fat guy. Let's get those donuts.
Let's get some donuts. All right, you leave the crumpy...
Time to make the donuts.
Time to fuck the donuts.
No. No, that's wrong.
You leave the crappy neighborhood and find a Dunkin' Donuts, and Xander knows exactly where to go. He's been there very often. He knows exactly what Giles and everybody else wants.
Wow, you are literally the go boy.
Yeah, that's my contribution to saving the world, getting the donuts for everybody.
It's a valuable resource.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Makes me happy. Also, I get to eat the donuts first. So he eats like a cream donut. You know, want one?
We don't eat these donuts. We make it look nice for the customer.
Okay, he buys an extra bag of donuts for the two of you.
Bag of donuts. I don't... Okay, whatever.
Yeah, he offers you a donut. It's like, do robots eat?
It's like I burn things for fuel as well.
Okay. Burn away. Gives you a nice glaze. All right, you come back with donuts.
He wants to glaze my donut.
He definitely wants to glaze your donut. He wants to glaze your donut all night long.
I will use this against him.
He wants to teach you why he's called the Zeppo.
The Zeppo?
that is his, yes, he is the Zeppo.
Is it the size of a lighter?
He wants to show you his Scooby dance.
Scooby dance?
So many inside jokes.
What is a Scooby dance?
The Scooby dance is the dance that Scooby-Doo... Not the Scooby dance. The Snoopy dance.
Oh.
It's the dance that Snoopy does in Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
He can do the
I guess it's his happy dance.
He wants to show you how he got the mustard out.
What? Nobody's going to show me their mustards.
This all references the show. Anyway, you guys go back with donuts to Keith's house. And what are you going to do?
I knock.
You knock on the door.
Yeah.
Xander's going to do the talking. Hello, good sir. We're from...
No, Xander's not going to be talking. I'm talking.
Fine. Fat guy opens the door, smells of booze.
And I am hot.
Yes.
I said, hi, Julius left his donuts that he was supposed to bring. Excuse me. I gotta say this correctly. We're having a fundraiser, and Julius left his donuts that he was supposed to be selling.
Who the fuck is Julius?
Wait, this ain't the right
asshole that hangs out with my fucking dirtbag son.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
I don't. Well, what do you want? They're not around here. I don't know where that no good brat is. Get the hell off my property. I'm gonna shoot myself some trespasses.
Okay. It's impossible if someone could be this early, but alright.
Get the fuck out of here.
What's the name of his son?
Get out of here.
Okay. We leave.
Alright, you leave. Fucking assholes bothering me. Goes back inside and drinks and is a disgusting human being.
Okay.
Well, quite the prince, isn't he?
What is expected. But we'll deal with that later. Yeah.
Okay.
He gave us enough information.
Alright.
So apparently Julius is a dick. And
wait, Julius is a dick?
According to that adult. But again, everybody could be an asshole to him. But anyhow.
I think you and I were assholes when we were offering him donuts.
We weren't offering him donuts. We were telling him that the donuts are supposed to go with him. But,
I'm getting my story screwed up.
So, I guess this is a dead end. We should head back to school. Oh, we have donuts.
We do have donuts. Well, we can try to find Julius, I suppose.
You know where his house is?
No, but he's in school.
That's why we have to go back to school.
Let's go back to the school.
Yes.
Charles won't mind if I eat just this one jelly donut. He eats a jelly.
Oh no, you've influenced the future.
There were supposed to be 10 jellies. Now there's 9.
Now Giles won't have the strength.
Future imperfect. Dogs run the Department of Transportation in the future now.
It runs a lot better than normal then.
Yeah. All they do is chase cars.
That sounds better than DOT already.
Alright, so you go back to the school. You bring you bring donuts. You eat donuts. I think gym class is going on right now, and Julius is in gym.
Okie dokie.
So what are you gonna do?
We'll observe the target.
Okay, so you go to the gym, and...
Oh, well, we meet up with Julius on the way... Or not Julius, we meet up with Giles before we go anywhere else. Drop off the donuts.
You drop off the donuts.
and I tell him what's what with the ugly adult.
Giles notices that that Xander has some jelly donut on his chin, some jelly, and then he quickly looks and sees that there are more jellies left, and he eats one before it goes away. All right, so you inform him of the dirt. All right, so well, it would appear Keith's father is a very charming individual. Has a unfortunate home life. Of course, it doesn't necessarily mean he's our killer, but he would have motivation to. Yeah. He could be an unhappy individual. We need to find him and talk to him and see what's going on. What about Julius?
We haven't found him yet. We're about to head around looking around the school.
All right, well, let me know if you find anything.
Is Buffy still asleep?
I've sent her back to class. She's still recovering.
Well, we always have the excuse of period cramps.
Oh, yes, I don't at all feel comfortable saying that. But you can. No, haven't you seen Carrie? You don't want that to happen.
What?
Don't. Xander references Carrie.
Let's talk about period cramps?
Yes. Like you'd know anything about period cramps, says Cordelia.
To me?
Yeah, well, to both of you. Like whatever. Why am I here? Where are the donuts?
Why did she hear?
I'm helping.
How?
Willow looks up. She sort of is. Well, Cordelia has been embroiled in. I know all about the vampires and the Slayer and all that. It's like, So I don't know. I know you're a bunch of nerds and you're total losers, and so. But what would you be without me? So I'm here to help because guy saved my life, and I guess I owe you. You remember from your files that Cordelia is actually pivotal and important to the future. That in the future she will become a champion and will save the world many times. But if nothing else, play a pivotal role. Some things she does will be dangerous and catastrophic, but won't necessarily be entirely under her control. It's like she's a pivotal player in the coming apocalypse.
Yeah, because I was thinking about replacing her.
Then you will fuck up the future.
Yeah. It's like if my fucking obligation starts like red alerting me, being like, you can't just kill her and replace her. It's like, I look like Cordelia now. I am Cordelia.
You're gonna wait for her to like go to a coffee shop and get like some expensive coffee and walk over your liquid metal form on the floor, and while she's arguing with like the barista to get her coffee just right, you morph up behind her as a complete copy of her and then tap her on the shoulder and stab her through the head.
Then I have to kill everybody in that fucking restaurant too.
Yes, you do. You are the worst T-1000.
It's like, no, I'm doing a lot better than the other one. I execute a lot more people. I'm terminating left and right.
Robert Pattinson just looks at you, shakes his head, and leaves.
Alright, anyhow. So, yeah. We've been playing for a little while, and it's late, and I need to go to bed here in a minute.
Okay.
And this seems like a decent enough, like, midway point.
Well, what is the last thing your character's going to do?
I have to go hunt down this, Julius.
Okay, well, Julius is supposed to be at gym, but you don't see him. Everybody's playing dodgeball. You don't see him actually playing. You can ask around at all?
He's not there?
He's supposed to be there, but he's not. You don't see him out on the dodgeball court.
Fabricating lie. Alright. I will, Well, Keith went to school today.
Keith did not go to school. Julius did.
Oh, okay. Keith wasn't in his room. Keith is missing.
Maybe you should ask someone, where's Julius?
Yeah, I was going to ask the teacher. I was just thinking of a decent lie.
Okay.
Because I'm a teenager. They just give me guff.
Okay.
I mean, Julius looks nerdy enough for it to probably be this way. I gotta figure that way. It's like, I asked the coach if he knows where Julius is. Giles wanted him because he. What does Giles do at the school?
He's the librarian.
Oh yeah, so he left some books astrew, and he wants him to clean them up personally as a lesson.
Yeah, he's in the. He hasn't come out of the locker room yet for some reason.
Oh, I look at Xander. I say, I mouth your move at him.
Okay. Hey, Coach. Dodgeball. You know, I'm really good at dodgeball. Coach is distracted.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get to go and say the bathrooms of boys. Yay.
While you're at it, I want you to do a intelligence knowledge check real quick.
Intelligence and knowledge.
Knowledge, history, or the past, whatever.
History of the past?
What, did you have specialties for knowledge? Do we divide?
I have photographic memory.
Whatever. Just give me a roll. Just give me the.
It's essentially perfect
give me the total
memory.
number. Give me the total number of what you roll. Everything added together.
All right. 14.
Okay, good. All right.
I rolled 10. I have an intelligence of 3. I have a knowledge of 1.
Okay. You go inside the locker room. You sneak in. Locker room's pretty big. You have to go doing some looking before you go around. But then finally you see Julius cowering in the corner as something is moving towards him. You notice a man wearing a long trench coat. Hair tied back into a ponytail. He opens up the transport and pulls out a katana sword. He draws the katana sword and looks at him and says, "There can be only one." And you look, and you recognize the actor Christopher Lambert is lifting a katana sword to chop Julius in half. And you believe that this is not really Christopher Lambert, that this is in fact Christopher Lambert's character, Connor MacLeod, the Immortal, from the Highlander movies.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yes. So, yeah, and he raises the sword and gets ready to chop down, and we'll leave it at that.
Okie dokie.
Next time, it's Immortal versus Robot as Libby squares off against Connor MacLeod.
I'm also immortal.
In Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the role-playing game, there can be only one. All right. What do you think?
The game thus far?
Yes.
Enjoying it. I mean, it's nice not to be running a game all the time.
I know, isn't it?
It's like a recharge.
Yeah, this is how
So
I
you're
feel.
still doing game stuff, but you don't have the stress of actually having to do all the game stuff.
This is why I prefer playing as opposed to running things. That's more fun to me. It's just yay, you do the hard work. I'm just gonna run around. Your world's a big playground for me to fuck with. Just
gonna fuck up your lawn.
Gonna fuck up your lawn, yay, and it's like whereas a lot less to worry about. But then I think game mastering is rewarding. Definitely.
It is. I enjoy game mastering, which is why I do it often because I want people to experience my crazy, deluded thoughts.
Yeah, and as much as I complain about it, it's about not being able to play certain things. It's like I can at least do it here. I can at least if I can't play something ridiculous or I can't find someone else to run anything, it's like well then I'll do it and I'll get my fix, get my jollies. So, but I think that's enough for now. Yeah. So this is the Dread Pirate signing off. Malmodo, say goodnight to the nice people.
It's more like good morning. Oh Lord.
It's only. It's only 4 in the morning. I'm ready to go to work. So.
Oh, you're about to go to work? What?
Yeah, yeah. I got a parking garage to watch, sir.
Oh, fun.
Hardcore security. But once again, this is the Dread Pirates signing off. Malmodo, say goodnight.
Ciao.
Ciao. All right, here we go.